Hey everybody, it's Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. And I thought we'd do a little different today, and probably maybe a change we'll be making more of. You know, we do these videos, and sometimes you see Arlen, sometimes you don't, sometimes she's part of it, sometimes she's not. Actually, she's always a part of it. She always gives me a lot of constructive criticism.
You're doing great yourself, so I don't think
You know,
I need to be there.
either way, we get questions for Arlen. I get emails, occasionally comments, but mostly emails. So what we'd like
Some
to
are
do,
yours.
I get some too. So I thought I'd just let Arlen answer. And so what we did was we just picked 10, and we'll see what the response is from her answering these questions. And then, quite frankly, if you continue to have more questions, leave your questions for Arlen in the comments below. Just say, Arlen.
I prefer not.
You prefer not. It's pretty simple. All right? And we'll just see kind of how it goes. So, Arlen, what was the first question?
How long did I live in U.S. and what did I like most?
Okay. How long did you live in the U.S. and what did you like the most?
I think I have said it before already in the old videos that how long did I live there? Almost 3 years. And what did I like there? Well, that I don't know really the answer.
What did you like the most? Convenience?
Yes, especially actually the more convenient is the grocery. The past is counter because you can do it yourself.
Oh, the self-scan?
Yeah,
Yeah, you like the self-scan?
I did. That was easy.
Okay.
Scan and go.
And,
The traffic is not so bad. I mean, the traffic there can be bad, but I like that people stay in their lane.
Yeah, and just not as congested, I guess, is the way. Okay. Did you see that? There's a fly in here.
There is.
I
You
saw
let them
it.
come in.
I hope not. Okay. All right. Next question.
I don't know if I really answered that the right way, but okay. How long did it take for me to get the green card, and was it hard? Well, I would say I got my green card probably I would say 14 to 16 months.
Right.
And was it hard? No, because Mike hired a agent to file the green card.
Sort of.
Yeah, not all the way. Like just put the documents together, and then I have to put the originals, and then to show
Right.
up.
So what it was we hired a company. I hired a visa company that was supposed to do it from end to end, and because we got married here in the Philippines, we had to get her green card here in approved here in the Philippines for her to pick it up in America. And that did.
No, I got my green card here.
Oh, they gave you the green card here?
Yeah.
Oh, it was your Social Security card they sent.
Yes.
America, yeah, they sent that to our address.
And also when I had to renew my green card after 2 years.
Right. So, what essentially happened was throughout the process of, getting the visa or getting the green card, getting the paperwork, it really wasn't that bad.
No.
When you come right down to it, you just go step by step by step. I just didn't like the responses I was getting from them. So what I just had them do was check the entire package, tell us what was missing, if anything.
Yeah.
And then we took care of turning it all in and arranging for the interview and everything else. So that took what, like 14 to 16 months?
I would say 14 to 6 months.
And that was
To get my
all
grade.
pre-pandemic.
Oh yeah, that was before, but
Yeah.
that was 2017.
Okay.
So number 3, what is like
What?
being married to American?
Oh.
I don't know really how to answer this since I can't compare it to
Wait,
Filipinos.
you've never been married to a Filipino?
Well, you know that. Not that I know.
Not that I know either.
You would see it though because
I would have.
when you
The
get
Cinemar would have shown.
Cinemar, it would show you.
It would show you.
Like I said, since you cannot compare it to Filipino, since I don't have one. But being married to Mike is a little bit complicated now. No.
I am. I mean,
Actually, it's really good. He's a very sweet guy, and
oh, I'm so shy now.
no, he's really sweet, and he's more understanding now than before, actually, and more patiently now, also.
I've gotten more patient.
Yeah. Although he's mean to other people, though.
Who am I mean to?
I don't know. No, just mostly his friend giving
It's
a hard time. And
Or-
I actually do also.
I was getting ready to say, Arlene used to think that, in America, we give our friends a hard time. We say, oh, bullshit, and laugh
Oh,
and
trust
joke.
me, you still do it here.
And we do
When you
still
get
do it here.
involved
But
with the people around you.
in it took Arlene. Arlene used to think we were actually arguing with people.
I still do sometimes.
Oh, we're not really arguing. We're just saying that I don't agree with your opinion.
Yeah, but just like you guys, like, foreigners or Americans, well, they think that Filipino, when we're talking each other, like, oh shit, they're arguing. But no, we're not. It's just
Oh,
like you guys. Oh my God.
No. Well, honey, when we're talking about stuff, this is, right? I hear you on the phone with your sister.
Okay, so,
It sounds like you're arguing all the time, but you're not.
no,
It's
I'm
just-
same as I
Right.
feel the same way to you guys.
And it took me a long time to recognize that.
Anyway, being married to him is really great. Like I said, he's very kind.
Oh, that's so
You
sweet.
are.
Thank you.
Although when he's when he's mad, he's
Oh.
really mean.
When I'm mad, but I don't get mad often.
No, but every once in a while, it's couple are arguing, and
Yeah,
that's
well,
pretty normal.
It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Once in a while, we'll do something that upsets the other one.
Indeed.
Arlene handles it the typical Filipino way, tempo. Just
Yeah, I do it tampo, but like again, Filipino would rather not to talk the problem, and them they want to talk about. They want us to voice it out, but then when we're voicing it out, it's like they got mad or they get mad. So
sometimes communication gets carried away.
Yes.
What can I say? Let's go to the next question.
oh come on,
Ah,
that's the age difference between you and what?
what?
Oh, and Mike ever caused an issue? No, never.
Our age difference.
Yeah.
I guess.
Especially here in Angeles, even in Makati, people surround you or around you is like that's foreigners with a younger woman.
Yeah, it is very typical.
It's-
Obviously, most of you already know this.
Yeah.
It is very typical for age gap differences, but I mean, would you rather that would you have rather married somebody your own age, or is it
No.
okay?
To be honest, I prefer older because they're more adult and although sometimes it's a little bit advantage. I know disadvantage.
Well, oh really?
It's because you always think, and I know you're smarter, you're how do you put this?
Experience.
More experience, yes. So
I have more worldly experience. And okay, yeah, that's true. I've used that excuse a few times.
But no, I never had a problem, so, or an issue about it.
Okay.
I prefer, like I said, I prefer older. So, what was it like growing up in province? I was a little bit hard, but at the same time, I had this experience. I was able to work with my father in the farm and doing, like, I was a partner also with him fishing when I was young. So I like it. I like it being experience those things, and at the same time, I was making money and help my parents too.
Yeah.
So,
But it wasn't horrible living in the province.
actually, it was better. So
Sometimes some of the things were better.
most of the time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, family issue, but again,
Yeah.
it's normal. So, would you rather live in the province or in Angeles? Well, since I've been here for 2 years and a half now, so I would say I would live here than the province. Province can be boring sometimes. I mean, after you do these things, you like, oh, nothing else.
I was gonna say,
What?
it's kind of funny.
Now wait, and also I don't like so quiet now. I like being like noisy, more like I know my mind that when I go out there's more people compared to the province. When you go out you might say something that you don't want to see.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. In the province, you might see a aswang, huh?
You don't know,
Or
maybe.
you might see a ghost.
White ladies.
The white lady.
I know. It's
One of these days, we should do a blog about the superstitions and.
Trust me, that's really normally in the Philippines.
It is. It's
Actually,
very
you
normal.
have some people already, and some of it said that they actually saw the aswang.
Yes, I have asked people. I thought I was being a smart ass and they were all going to say no, but sure as heck, we came across, actually, I'd say about 20% of the people, the Filipinos that we asked,
Yeah.
either saw an aswang or
They believe it.
had a very close relative that saw an aswang.
Yeah.
And I would say close to 40% of the people believe in it.
Yeah.
I
It is. I mean, it is true. I mean, I have experienced some weird things when I was young. So
the aswang. And the other part of that, you sidetracked me, is this was important. All right, Arlen says, "Oh, I've lived here. We've lived here 2.5 years, and I think I would rather live in Angeles. Now we have a home in the province, also.
yeah.
Let me tell you, it's damn near impossible for Arlen to spend 4 weeks straight. I mean, in fact, the only time she's ever spent 4 weeks long straight was when we got stuck doing a project. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to come home, and Arlen had to stay an extra, about 4, 5, 6 days? Something like that.
6 days. I would say.
About 6 days extra to make sure that the subcontractors actually finished the project correctly. And I'm telling you, every night when we chatted, I would hear about it.
Last time I was there, I had my niece sleep with me.
Oh yeah. We have the house, all right, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, and her father was not feeling so well, and he wanted to. Usually, her father stays at our house, and it's nice to have somebody living there. But in this instance, not to get too delayed here, her father was staying at his house, kind of recovering and everything. And so Arlen didn't like staying alone in our house. So she actually had her niece come and stay with her.
I should like it because there is a Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, the of course teenage niece and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
She loved it.
She does.
And good for her.
Yeah.
Just watch who she's Wi-Fi with.
What do you mean?
You have to watch children and the internet. You have to be careful.
Yeah, but you know. Anyway, question number 7. Do you have a siblings? Of course, us. We don't. I have 4 siblings, 2 sisters and 2 brothers. So one passed away.
Yeah, one of Arlen's brothers passed away
Accident. So that was a long time ago.
long time ago, and your mother passed away a long time ago.
Yeah, just a 1 year gap.
Yeah.
So.
But yes, and I've met them all, and one of your siblings has even been here.
Oh, my older sister.
Yeah, twice your older sister came to visit.
Yeah, she did. She stayed here for 2 nights. So, and number 8, I see. Yeah, I drive in Manila. Is it much different than driving in the U.S.? Well, oh yeah, big difference.
Really?
No, I mean, no, what I'm saying, I like driving in the US because it's not much sharing lane.
Yeah, sharing the lane is not legal in the U.S.
Well, in California, they do.
That's called
Motorcycle.
motorcycle.
What I mean sharing lane
That's
is a motorcycle.
lane splitting. Yes,
What's that?
it's different. Yeah,
Oh,
lane
okay.
splitting is for motorcycles.
Yes.
Okay, here, when you say sharing the lane, I'm thinking about the jeepney just says,
No,
I'm coming
sorry.
over.
Splitting lane.
Yeah,
So, but most of the time, you know, you stay in your lane, and that's the one thing I like in the US driving, because you stay in your lane, but they drive faster. Anyway, here in Manila and even here in Angeles, I myself too drive crazy, but I'm always careful.
Arlen does try to intimidate
Taxi, I know, tricycles,
tricycles, and I don't know, I mean, you know.
I'm not saying all of them, but most of it is the road is one, the jeepney and the tricycle.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not saying.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Some of them are very courteous. In fact, many of them are courteous or at least cautious. But some of them, they're not. And sometimes Arlen doesn't, because they'll drive and they won't pull over to stop. They'll just block the whole lane.
Yeah, and they will even drive on the walkway.
On the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You know, and what irritates Arlen more than anything is that stoplight. If that jeepney stops her from getting to that light before it turns red, she's not happy.
I'm sure everybody does, but I had to deal with it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, what you also have to understand is, because you may not know it, because of my disability, I can't drive anymore. I can't.
You probably can have been the shorter.
I could drive on the highway if I had to, but my feet, I have no feeling in my feet, and so therefore I can't feel the gas pedal or the brake. I can only tell from my upper leg that I'm putting pressure on them, and it's just not safe in a slow, quick response type situation. So Arlen does all the driving in Manila, all of it. She does all the driving everywhere. I don't even drive on the highway unless it's absolutely necessary. And of course, she does all the driving here in town as well.
And of course, you always bug me.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes her driving is a little difficult for me. It's hard to adjust.
I understand.
Okay. What else have you got? You
Last
got any
question.
more? Oh, last one? Okay.
Is it hard being married to a foreigner and still have a Filipino friends? No.
Oh, okay.
Not hard at all. I mean,
You have Filipino friends.
yeah, actually, there's a lot here compared to Manila or in Makati. I mean, I have a lot of
You know
old
that
friends here.
you know what, that is kind of weird. It seems like the bigger the city, the harder it is to have friends because everybody's so far from each other sometimes.
Well, what my friends are is also your friends' partners.
Well, that's true. Yes, a lot of Arlen's friends are
We're our friends.
a lot of are our friends. They're my friends too because
Yeah.
they're the wives or girlfriends of the expats that are my friends, and we get together quite a bit. And it, you know, it's interesting. It's although it is sometimes a problem.
Like what?
Well, we have some single friends, and they're dating a girl, and then all of a sudden they're not. And it's kind of like the girls get to be friends, but now she's not part of that group anymore.
Well, I don't have a problem having friends with the Filipino.
And that's just it.
So that's good, and we know.
Yeah, Arlen's. I guess your theory on that is you know what? Just because you're not his friend anymore or girlfriend anymore, you can still be my friend. And they are.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. That's for sure. Was that all we have?
Yeah.
Okay. So, look, folks, a couple of different things. Number one, if you have questions you want Arlen to answer, just put it in put it in the comment. She'd be happy to answer them. And then number two, please do subscribe and hit that thumbs up, that like button. We really appreciate it. Otherwise, anything else from you?
Please subscribe and like and comment.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love you, baby. Okay, thanks. Have a great day.